selected as male athlete of the year, and you're like, how can you be an athlete with golf? And I think it's like versus a sports competition, and people try to argue what's the definition. Oh no, there's trust me, Badger. There's the closest to me taking him relatively seriously is like I take whatever he says with a massive grain of salt. It gets more weird when he try to follow up with like a hip hop lyric quote to back his statement up. It just makes me like it's just weird. Granted, I'm not a super massive music guy at all, but when it comes to Max and he does it like super consistently, I was just like, just screams a little try hard for me. But and then there's his outrageous claims with certain sports claims, like saying Steph Curry's a choke artist based off how he performed with the Warriors, even though he was like unanimous MVP or he got injured in his unanimous MVP campaign in the playoffs and still attempted to play. But that's always discounted for losing a 3-1 lead to the Cavs in 2016. When he does that, I'm like, can you please? They're totally sports. I will start a riot. Like for me, as so, the reason why I could easily say fishing and darts is sport is because I had to defend really often with ultimate frisbee, and a lot of people when I had to grow up or participate in my my high school team, a lot of people like, oh, frisbee, you're just throwing the frisbee, bro. What about it as a sport? I'm just like, yeah, you'd be surprised, seriously.
The desert goes on forever.
I feel very lucky that I have a friend who just started her art store and wait to commission her when I get affiliate. What got you into streaming, by the way, Mimish? I haven't even asked you about that. I did ask you about Days Gone and things along that realm. You got the same for trampolining? Oh, is trampolining actually? So the closest to me, because I used to use this as a comparison for frisbee. I was like, oh, if you're roughly acknowledged by my favorite sport is Dunkin' Oreos and my milk. Of course it is, Uncle Finesse. How was work for you today, by the way? It's great to see you, my man. And did you watch the fight by any chance? My way of justifying frisbee being a sport, I don't say it's called frisbee. Usually I refer to it as like ultimate frisbee or flat ball. They're like, oh, it has to involve a ball or some sort. Okay, I gotta save and reload real quick. It looks like it's bugging out a little bit. Power walking or fast speed walking was an Olympic event. I think during the London Olympics.
This land feels abandoned.
Yeah, I had to back out. I thought something was weird when I couldn't interact with someone. The closest you would get to gymnastics, where you would run, jump, flip, and rather than many trick on a trampoline. People don't know how much skill or athletic ability is involved when it comes to utilizing the trampoline. I feel like as long as you score it, you can call it a sport. Any way to judge it in an athletic, because like, you could be a mathlete. Would you consider that a sport? Even though you're focused on like, would you consider chess a sport? I'm not saying this as you're right or wrong. It's more like this is the question that comes out. Curling, ice sweeping. I respect curling, but I still think there's a lot of sports that the people outside of the culture or the community involved will immediately look at it as like, oh my gosh, this looks ridiculous. But you'd be surprised how often people get hype around those sports. Like curling, even the casual fan or someone who just found it on their Olympic channel during the Olympics, for example. You're like, holy heck, this is actually a thing.
But it's not what you think. It's for putting.
Is it a brain a muscle? Yes, it is. You're correct. It is a muscle. So that's the one way to do damage. Alright, he's dead. Give me an honest view of this game. I would review it as an 8.5 or an 8, an 8 to 8.5. And the reason I would probably rate it as low as an 8 is because granted, I focus more on the side story, but Badger's also playing it himself, and he said he focused more on the main quest aspect of it, and I would agree with him with this point that the story feels like really disjointed, or it feels like something's just missing to make it really cohesive, or at least make you think about caring about it. Sorry for a broken English. Not good at... No. If you're not good at finding words, trust me, you're not alone. I'm like the king of not being finding words. Basically, how I started wanting to stream was I have always been playing games for years. Love watching people's playthroughs and love the uniqueness of it. From just playing. Feel good having conversations while playing. Oh, yeah, definitely. I could definitely understand that vibe. So, like, the reason I would say, like, 8.0... because other thing about this, like, I haven't watched any game reviews yet or read any articles on it, but some people gave me hints of what some of them were about. Popping in here, they're like, "Oh, this got terrible reviews, etc., or mixed reviews," and they're like, "The narrator sucks." I was like, "Okay, I honestly don't care about the narrator. Not like he's bad or anything, and I just turn it off. It's more like." That's not an issue for me to care about. Going from a game where I had to read a novel for certain sections where the voice actors stopped talking and transition into this game, the narrator was happily welcomed with open arms for me. And then another critic said that this game was pretty empty. I'm just like, in what sense? In what sense are you saying this game is empty? Are you saying the lack of NPCs makes this world empty? Because there's a decent amount of NPCs, people you can interact with, merchants, etc., who could decide how you would go about this game. Like, I don't know. Like, saying this game is empty, what are you saying? This is a post-apocalyptic world, too. You could say the same thing about Days Gone or Last of Us. You're like, Last of Us Part 2 had a lot of exploring in it. And there's only a limited amount of people you interact to in a zombie apocalypse. So how are you comparing this game to? Are you comparing it to Breath of the Wild? And you're like, oh, yeah, this game is absolute trash. It can't be. Would I like it? For me, I was looking forward to playing this game for like at least 3 years. So it made it easier for me to like it. And like, even when people pointed out certain flaws, it didn't bother me. I was like, oh yeah, this is not an issue. It's not an issue. It's like having your favorite type of pie. Not everybody's gonna love apple pie, just like I don't love pecan pie. Last of Us 2 is a linear. This is open world RPG. People are done. Yeah, that's the other thing about it. This is an open world. Open world. This is the normal critique of an open world. Like, I enjoy the combat. Hey, Iceman, it's great to see you. It looks nice, but it failed when people have fun with it. Go for it. Yep. And it's like, it's tough for like saying like, for me, because it failed to grab my attention. And no, it failed. I love how I said that. It failed to like disappoint me. Because a lot of points hit me. I'm like, oh, it has nice combat. You could customize what type of combat you do. Like, there's a lot of moments where you see me leading into a combo you kind of make up yourself. After like the typical XXXXX combo. You can literally chain it with another thing and another thing after that. Combine it with your ranged items, with your psychic powers or your mutation powers and stuff like that. There's a customization aspect to it. And I would say you won't know this game until you give it a shot. Do you like the loot and whatnot and the crafting? Yeah, this game has a lot of crafting you could do yourself. And you could like customize certain things. Like the different, like a lot of these things are gonna look like random tidbits because it's based off from a small mammal's perspective, like what you can make into an item and work with it. So a lot of things like, oh, this looks like literal trash because it is trash. You're putting together trash to make it armor or a new weapon. Like the weapon I have right now looks pretty cool, but I found it through exploring, through a spot I wouldn't have found if I just stayed in one area. Like, it just has a lot of different moments. Is this Rocket the video game? You could definitely get that vibe if you're honest. You're like, oh, this is if Rocket had his own game in an open world, this could be it. In case you're wondering who's Rocket, Rocket from Marvel Universe. Guardians of the Galaxy, to be specific. Oh. And they have like different things that works with their own physics in here. Like the ground literally makes you slide if it's made of ice. And you made the ice yourself. So I could levitate and then chain it with another magic attack and make them fly up as a result. And you like, if you do a certain amount of combos that differentiate, you could get a super combo that builds up for you, and you get trigger it once it's met the criteria. There's like different ways you could fight. You could play this game fighting barehanded. That is a strat. So what is actually going on? You said post-apocalyptic. So what's the story? So pretty much you have a history of martial arts. Growing up, you had an upbringing of martial arts, but there's this notable tyrant trying to bring the end to the world. I guess you could call him Lupa Lupin. That's his name. We haven't interacted with him much in the current age, but for them to kind of connect the dots to who's the main antagonist you're facing, they did flashbacks early on in the story. Whether when you were like a smaller version of yourself, you're like a kid, and you have a mom and a dad that you interact with, and they're teaching you martial arts and how to craft through their friends and community and stuff like that. And Lupa Lupin is also bringing like 4 world eaters to existence to help end the world, and it's your job to like bring other tribes together in order to fight against this tyranny. Is Lupin a wolf? Also, the puzzles are great. You mean you love the puzzles? Also, take care. Take it easy, Tizzy. I hope you have a lovely night. Thanks for dropping by. I know I'm super late at responding. I hope Tizzy had a lovely, lovely night. I'm like 2 years late. Gonna enjoy this. It's simple puzzles, and actually the way you could I'm gonna go back to Little Nightmares. Loving it, by the way. Little Nightmares 1 or 2. Because if we could say, I'm pretty sure Little Nightmares 2 also had mixed reviews, but a lot of people still like enjoyed it. Like I had fun watching people play it for their first times and stuff like that. You didn't play 1, to be honest? I say if you enjoy 2, 1 is worth a visit, to be honest. From my perspective. Enjoy the Lurky Lurks cricket. Maybe I'll be back. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Let me know if you have more questions about this game. I could definitely answer more. It's just like it has to be a little bit like explaining this game. There's a lot to say about it. Like the exploration part of this game alone could keep you engaged.
Replug the cables so each match the sequence.
We need a double X. Mm-hmm. Is a magic melee combo build feasible? That's basically what I have right now. I have a mix of range, magic, and melee, and I use them all. Like I can use them all consistently in one fight. Definitely won't get bored for a few months. Yeah, I'm on day 10. I'm still enjoying it. Sometimes I crank in 6 to 8 hours into per day. So it's always different. It's always a different like, oh, what am I gonna do today? And then I see a list of side quests. And you could say this too. You like the side quests kind of trick you into discovering a new place, which is not bad, by the way. Let's see. The side quests, desserts for after dinner, but you gotta sneak a few in because they so good. Yes, yes, definitely. Kissa Nork. Welcome to the Fox. Now I hope Monday is treating you well so far. How goes it for you? How's it treating you? Let's see what we got. Could do that and then go into that. Missing a Y. Tempted to back up and just mess up on purpose, but that worked out.
Nice. That rearrangement should be enough to let enough electric current pass through the board.
And like a lot of puzzles are not the same, but they're approached similar ways in a way that triggers Badger. And actually, the way you approach certain puzzles can be dictated by the amount of intelligence you have too. I could give you a certain amount of moves that you can make, and your stats are also dictated by how you customize your character's look too. If you give it a big head, it could be big intelligence but small strength and vitality. If you give it long feet, it could probably have higher agility. Smaller tail gives it higher agility too, and just little things like that. You can have a higher charisma or barter as a result of certain characteristics too.
You feel like you've figured it out.
That's still so cool. Can you use any type of gun? So this is any type of gun? Oh, this is just your pistols, to be specific. There we go. That's why. Okay, that makes even more sense. I was about to say, I was like, I don't think that's all guns. It's the fact that they list it as guns, though. Alright, we're complete on that. Now we can focus on specific weapon skills, too.
Those are the kind of things you need. Just the kind of scrap you need.
Alright. Alright, let's see what's behind door number 1. Contestant, what is your prize? A ritual sword. Oh. Oh boy. That's interesting, actually. Alright, I have a decent amount of double weapons, so I'm actually curious what I will do with that. I do have an electric weapon. But I have not been using that at all. Been using my fire weapon. Probably should take the carrot weapon off, to be honest. Like, break it down. It's a good way to get energy back. But like my current weapon is like so strong, and this is a weapon I found randomly too. Oh, we could make a new weapon. I'm gonna head off as very tired, but really enjoying this. Can't wait for tomorrow when I start. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Thank you again for the raid, Mimish. Feel free to, if you want, if you have a Discord server or if you have a Discord account, we have a Discord. We'll be watching movies this Friday, and possibly, if I have time, might watch anime this Wednesday. But if I watch anime this Wednesday, it'll probably be later in the evening or earlier in the day. But I usually post when I get to do that. Use !Discord or !Hallie if you want to hop in and join the festivities off stream. Probably the better word. I need to drink water. Mouth is so dry. Feel support, man. I will join the Discord. I appreciate it. You get to also use a lot of emotes. That is one thing for certain. Yeah, I could break this down. Electric weapon just looks so cool. Man, attack speed on this. Yeah, let's just dismantle this. Dismantle this too. I'm not gonna use the carrot. As strong as this is, I rarely use it, so I might take this off. I might break this down too and make another one-handed weapon. That might have to be the move. We'll see.
You got something great in the making?
We'll break this down. Yeah, we got everything at 99 capped. A scrap rack. Cut out. Edge blade. Stabby.
Don't let anything go to waste.
Spearhead is what I was looking at earlier. There's a notably stronger. Yeah, there's like a drop spike. I hate the narrator. You could turn him off. What did the narrator do to you guys? I'm so curious. It's like me and Badger, like near replicant scarred us enough that we were looking at the narrator as a godsend. So I'm so curious when people are like, I hate him. I hate him so much. A lot of people say, oh, it's just the fact that he sounds like he's so condescending to us when we talk. Narrator's fine. Narrator's fine. Like we have like a gun to our head. No, we don't want to go back to no narrator. I don't like reading everything. It feels like an English assignment. I hate it. He still says crap, but maybe I just turned off the wrong thing. What you can do is control the frequency he speaks. I all in. Good night. And like I said, the sub will be within 2 business days. Mimish, I definitely appreciate that. I look forward to seeing you again, just in general. Hope you enjoy your sleepy sleeps if you're heading to sleep, or enjoy your winding down moments. Definitely. Steam and drive. Ban Danny's driving. Oh my god. Ban everyone. Hey man, everyone didn't do anything to you. Yes, winding down. Oh, you're a wine drinker, I see. A fellow wine drinker. Granted, I say fellow, but I know a lot of people who partake in it and actually enjoy it. Oh yeah, we'll give this a shot. See what we can get out of it. The heck? Did I even make it? What did I even do? Did I accidentally hit B? I think I accidentally did. I didn't do anything to you. The heck? What add-on did I do? Oh, no add-on yet. 10%. 11%, 10%. 11. 11. Holy heck, let's delete some of these. My god. Hey, Pappuccino! How you doing, sir? It's great to see you. I'll hold back before I ask you 1,000 questions at once and overwhelm you. Pappuccino, thank you for a gifted sub from Mimish. You're way too generous. Seriously, dude. You gotta let me know when you're down to play some League, man. I hope you had fun playing with Moon and her community. That was definitely quite a night. They tricked me into staying up really late again on Saturday night too, by the way. I was up to like freaking 4 in the morning. Ended up sleeping till noon, which I rarely do. Almost died. Ban pop. I have the perfect gun, but I know it'll get outscaled later. The thing about it is like you could just dismantle it and save the parts for later. That's what I do. Whenever I'm like, I'm done with this. I saw something that's notably better. Let's go with this. Armor piercing is like notably strong. What the heck? Is this a chainsaw? Oh my god. A chain blade. It's freaking disgusting. That's so bad. Yeah, 4 a.m. definitely. It was interesting. It's already extraordinary. Did you know they did a study and people who call others cuties are the ones who are cuties? Oh my goodness, Pop. That's the best no you statement I've ever heard. Oh my goodness. I probably need to take that out of the book right there. My goodness, sir. Take a bow, why don't you? I hope you had a good Monday too. 14%. I freaking made a chainsaw with a spear. It's freaking hilarious. %, armor piercing. I guess that's the tough part about making these too. Only get so much. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a new. I think I'll break this down and make another Crap.
real power blade.
Two-handed. Ritual sword. Look at that. Holy smoke. Let's break these down too. That's why I don't call people cuties. Makes sense. Thanks, Fox. That was pretty good, actually. Yeah, when you were playing as Gwen, that was the most. Granted, I don't get to see you play mid often. Like, there's the moments where I swap my camera over to your mid lane just to see, like, in case somebody's leaving your lane, to possibly get a head start on when to push my wave or stuff like that. But when we were playing the ARAM with all our picks actually able to be picked, it was so interesting seeing you play as Gwen. You were like notably more assertive. I was like, oh man, he's going in for the kill on some of these. And it's like playing ARAM when you get to pick your characters also fun because you get to just work on being more aggressive than usual. And it's like that's so nice when you get the chance to do that. 2030 to 4%. $13.32. $13.28. $13.22. Okay, we're not going to use that. $13.24. The armor pierce is notably different. $13.38. Okay, we might use that one. So the token grip. 20. 32 is this one. Totem. It looks more fitting to have a totem grip also. So that's also interesting too. Yes, more ARAMs where you could pick your own champ. Moon was really fun. Moon was definitely, she might be lurking somewhere, but she is I don't know why she brings me some Hip vibes. If you guys are not familiar, Hip, she's one of my mods on the channel, but there's just something about her that definitely brings a like hopscotch fever type of vibe. It's hard to describe. More like, I guess it's like when I think of Hip, like in general, it'd be like a more Mother Goose type of vibe, if that makes any type of sense. Hey Demo, how's it going, dude? It's great to see you. 1377, 1377, 78, 76, 79. Saw blade right here. We could put the saw blade right here. All right, I saw 79 right here. So we're gonna put the saw blade. Oh, should we put it? We should put it. Saw blade just randomly in there. 79. And this will, the icing on the cake. 1409 is the highest I saw. 1410. Another saw blade. Oh, I never put a saw blade on. 1410 with the saw blade at the end of it. 1409. 1410. Is there another saw blade with 1410? Yeah, it is. This one's just a little better. I got a bit anxious at first, but they were the only time. So if you guys didn't know, like I'm talking to Totes and Pop Pop specifically, the moment we started, I got notably quiet. And it wasn't because I was uncomfortable with the actual game or the community. It was because, like, literally, as soon as we start the first match, Moon Moon brought on music, and it caught me off guard because I was listening to my own music, and I was like, wait, did something happen? And then, but the other thing that caught me off guard was how loud it was when it was first brought in. So the first 2 to 3 matches, I could barely hear anyone, and I could barely hear what I was saying to other people in response to that. So I was just like, who, what? Every now and then I will faintly hear Fox. I'm like, oh, I can't hear what they're saying. Let me say a response. Let me not be rude. Their bot, but the bot was muted by default for me, so I did not get that what you guys were talking about. So like initially I didn't even know how I was even receiving music. Because I thought in order to do that, to have music being like automatically played, you had to like join somebody's Spotify and group listen. So that I didn't know all you had to do was like bring in a bot. So I was like, oh, what the heck? Oh yeah, let me see what weapon I have. I have the cold weapon. So it caught me completely off guard when it happened. So it's my first time in here. Yeah, I kind of enjoy the music. I thought you were a little quiet because they were wild. No, it was literally because of the music. But there was no way of me being able to let you know unless I like said it out loud. But I couldn't even hear myself say like talk most of the time. Like I would respond occasionally. But because somebody would say something that would be like Fox or Aphelios every now and then. So I was just like, but then I found out it was who the actual bot was. Because I thought Tony was an actual person. He's like, oh, I need to bring Tony in here. And they're like, I was like, oh my god, what do I lower? Oh, I can only lower my actual interface so much that everybody's just quiet. And I realized who I haven't lowered, and I was like, oh my god. When I found out who I had to lower, I was just like, oh my goodness. Oh, what? Oh, I need my bubble back. Yep, I did not want to do that. You can get bots to play music for you, but some songs are blocked by region and stuff. Oh, really? I definitely knew more about the bots being able to play for you. I just didn't know a regular name like Tony could be a bot, for example. So that's what caught me off guard even further. I was like, what's the bot? What's the bot? The bot does not exist. The bot does not exist. Who is it? What is bot? Did not want to do that. You can't sleep? Themo, sorry for the late response. I'm doing alright, Themo. Definitely doing alright. Day headaches were definitely more notable when I went to sleep last night, and then also when I woke up, it was still like raging. So I was like, So it's the handsome husbandal. Husbandal. Headaches in the morning are the worst. It definitely can be the worst, most certainly.
Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Accident went reverse. That was accident. Ended up working out, but oh my god.
It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away.
What's this? A fry sparkling.
Don't see that in the shops.
Right when I customize my weapon, and then they add this in there. God dang it. I forgot side quests can lead to you getting like a complete um new add-on or a new weapon. So like there is an actual perk to exploring or finishing. The heck? Come here.
A smart foe would leave now.
Hey Sharpie, what's crack-a-lackin', dude? What you been up to? How's the family holding up for you, Themo? I haven't asked that much about you. Only if you feel comfortable talking about it, of course. Hope the family's been doing well as of late. Just setting my all the Twitch stuff since you got. Ooh, big congrats on that, dude. Big congrats on that. What do you have to set up? The emotes, bid emotes, or are you commissioning at all, or are you making it stuff yourself? Oh crap! Actual skeletons. Resource totem. Is there something around here? They're doing okay. Mom is at home because of burnout. Rest is fine though. Okay, cool. How long has your mom been at home? And what's her do you have any remedies to help with burnout? Do you ever recommend stuff for her? It's good eating dinner. What's for dinner for you, Tay? What you chomping on? Blaze base. I don't think I've seen a resource totem. Sit down, please. Not making it to Biomutant 2. And you're gone. We're about 2 weeks now. Trying to get her relaxed, aka doing chores for her cooking. What's your go-to cooking? That's pretty nice of you, by the way. That's awesome to hear. Have you resorted to scheduling a masseuse? A massage. I do recommend for anyone, whoever is like super stressed, definitely get a chance to schedule a massage session. When you can. I like to make curries or risotto. Every time I think of risotto, I literally think of Hex Kitchen. Did I ever? I think I went in here briefly. So let's go this way and see if we could float over there. Or we could go to our right and keep going, see where this road leads to. Don't get an old man. Hey, I told you. I say you better pick female. Straight up said, I don't care who I get. Chicken cordon bleu, Parmesan noodles, and broccoli. Themo totes.
That's an odd thing, don't you think?
Actually curious what some of the partners might choose for their animated emotes. Are we facing this way? Alright, cool. Almost tempted to go. Actually, there's a village over there. We could make a... Yeah. Let's go over there real quick so we can at least have a fast travel point. That'll actually be really smart. Smart! Hope everyone's doing okay at your end as well. I think some people are doing swellish of some sort. They're alive and thriving. Making big moves. Or getting ready to make big moves. Alright, we're gonna make our way over there. get a teleport point, a fast travel point. Y'all a bunch of cuties, know you?
Just check that strong out.
Alright. Is that a Tifa? No you? Oh my freaking goodness. Jed Fonzie. What a specific name. Oh crap. Sit down. Haha, what a get wrecked, kid. Lay down. Oh wow.
You're lit up.
Alright, we're gonna come back to this manhole eventually. Oh wait, there's actually somebody here. With another quest.
Says all their friends have fallen asleep and you're the only one who can wake them up. They were exploring a down below and all got knocked out. Can't get them up. They
It's hard to,
move a bit.
it's actually crazy to
Smack would do the trick.
10 years have passed. This is the 10th anniversary. So I'm curious if they have more surprises this year. I wonder if they will go through. I think it would be hard for them to not go through with a TwitchCon for this upcoming year. But I wouldn't be too surprised if they end up pushing it to next year. Is Helga causing troubles? Nah, she's definitely fine. She's definitely doing fine. I don't think you are you causing any trouble. You're just chilling there, minding your own business as usual. You didn't even tell me about your weekend. I don't think it was rainy all weekend. I think it was just Friday, right?
Let's see.
How do I go up to...
You
Why?
could just disappear here, and no one would know.
That sounds kind of nice to say to me. Is the max level 50 on this? I'm not sure, actually.
For extraordinary things.
Actually, really not sure. Sure. %. Oh, we'll buy this just in case. I haven't changed my pants at all. Mainly because it has like maxed out. She hang out with her husbands? Yeah, she definitely did. You only hung out with one? Oh, the other one was working this weekend? Oh, he went home to visit. Oh, okay. Just his mom or his grandparents too? Do you guys visit your family? Like, do you bring both to your family when you visit? I don't know if max 50 is the... I mean, level 50 is the max to this. Oh. Yeah, it's all maxed out. Stomach hurting? Hey, no. Definitely, hopefully you get something to take care of stomach. Hopefully it feels better soon. It's a relic. Alright, Alright, we can hold off of that.
Grab on tight.
You lose
Go.
items so fast. Oh, we could jump and get that leaf. Feeling it might be food poisoning? Oh god. Oh wow, you guys look interesting. Need plum flip. The heck? Have to hustle me. There's another village like right across. How far is that? It looks like it's in the oil sector. I do chuckle at one thing. It's like there's more than one way to get across somewhere. You're like, oh, I don't have a vehicle to get me to travel here. And you're like, oh wait, I could just levitate across or something like that. It's like kind of interesting.
Moving up in the world. At least if you vomit in a gut way, you won't make anything worse. No windows to look out at the sky from down here.
Oh my god. It would be a sloth of all animals. You have to smack awake. And I feel like watching Zootopia. I feel like it would be appropriate to. Oh my gosh, have you gotten the suitcase backpack? Not yet, actually. I'm trying to remember if I have actually. There's just so many gear. I don't think I have. Nope, wrong area. Nope. Nah, no. I got a casket a couple of times, but no. See, I got the accordion. I don't use it because it lowers the loot and critical chance. It lets you levitate a short ways. That's interesting. A suitcase will make you levitate. That's freaking hilarious.
Gotta hurt.
We're getting this more consistently now. I understand that you have to use a lot of moves. Chat, do you normally remember your dreams? Or do you forget them? You remember them? All of them? Always? Consistently? Or sometimes? Oh god. Ha-ha! 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 You remember the bad ones? Of course you do.
Wow, wow, wow. Who needs a weapon?
Got hit. Like whenever I wake up for the rest of the day, if they are memorable. I know I definitely had a really really weird dream recently. It was like a culmination of multiple dreams in one. I was like, what did I eat last night that gave me this dream?
It almost makes you want to smile.
Strunk. He moved to get a good angle. What a nice glitch. Weird dreams occur when I nap. Oh man. No more soda before bed. No more Twinkies before bed. Oh god. Let me get up there. Get a real question. I think I came out from there. This is probably the place I came from. How would I get up there? There's that way. Looks like there's no other way out. Is there something I missed here? Here, where? Oh, there's a chain. Oh, I definitely missed that. There we go. Fox of Blind to the max. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Move over to my right so I can smack your hand awake. Oh boy. Hasn't been said before, but I like the music in this. Definitely, it's not too in your face. It's subtle. It's not like loud per se. Like it doesn't have to like. What I mean is like not by like actual loudness, but like it's just enough. That's a great point.
Low tech, but it works.
Doesn't take away from the game. Sometimes, yeah. And we already go to the example for. It sounds like I'm bashing the game. I'm totally not. It's just like some of the parts that definitely turn.
The land is as
Oh, I thought I was about to go into a fight. The way they were standing up. What the heck, man? Sonic is definitely Gohan. 17 months, dude. Hi, Fox. It's a trap. Might as well been. Might as well been. Bro, you better have something. A bunny bucket. Come on, man. How are you doing today, Gohan? It's great to see you, my man. Hope you had a great weekend. Doing pretty good. That's how I like the sound of that. Alright, let's see what we got. We went here already. We haven't explored over there. Let's see if we can get to here without... let's switch my thing to levitate. I rewatched all of Tower of God anime again. Have you caught up to the webtoon? Or do you take breaks from it? I've been caught up? Okay. I haven't started it, but the webtoon is back, right? I hear it goes on hiatus breaks pretty often. Or for a long period, it's probably more accurate. You reread the webtoon 5 times? Oh my goodness, Gohan. Jeez. What the heck is happening here? Okay. That's what I did with Berserk. Alright, let's see if we can break the game. Come on! Come on! Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. Goes on hiatus because the author has problems with his hand since he was in a Korean army and he was making Tower of God during that plus the series before. Apparently the assistants will try their best to finish it. I know that for Berserk, definitely. I just hope people don't go to overkill and like, hey, we know this is not the author, but let's not try to kill the assistants. Makes me think of when the mangaka for Rurouni Kenshin and the reboot or the sequel to it was sent to jail for a limited time, and the assistants were still like doing some of the work or releasing some of the work. This is pretty cool. Watch it. I bet you me coming here before I have an ability to do a certain quest, it's gonna be the reason. I can't read Rurouni Kenshin. After Kyoto arc, I didn't bother with Kenshin. You know, Hokkaido. Hokkaido? Haikodo? Haikodo. Is that a Coco? Hey there, Ali. How are you doing today? What's crack-a-lacking with you? If you guys don't know Ali Coco, I say she probably most certainly has one of the best sip emotes on Twitch. But it's probably like at least top 5 for me. Hey, Soliloquy. How are you doing today? Had to make sure you weren't trying to troll me with the music again. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. About to drop a triggered in there. Hope you're doing well today, Ali. Did you take another break from your no-hit run? Oh my gosh, these crits, chat. Oh my god. These crits. How's Biomutant so far? So far, so good. Hey, I was gonna stop. Make me sound like a monster now. He's dead. Muga Osseous. Big boy. No, you're ready. About to get some noms? You haven't streamed in a week? Taking a break? And what type of noms are you about to get into? Oh my gosh, Bigfoot. I can see the smile, sir. I always smile. Unless I'm gassy. Now I smile less. Alright, bro. You don't have a schedule. I just stream when I feel like it. And leftover pizza, what kind of leftover pizza? And that's definitely fine, most certainly. A lot of people definitely feel, when it comes to streaming, I mean, it depends what your goal is with streaming. If you want, like, some type of growth, then, like, having a schedule does help. But then, like, people feel like they have to maintain that schedule super consistently all the time. They're like, and they start feeling guilty, like, oh, sorry I haven't streamed, guys. I'm letting you down. Where your actual community is like, I'm just happy whenever you stream, bro. I'm still letting you down. If people crap on the assistants, I don't know what to feel about the world. Just be grateful. We got something. That's exactly what I said. If it's not what we want, hey, at least we're getting some type of closure. Let's be honest. Even without a schedule, that's understandable. All right, took them out. Let's see what we got here. Something relicy. A gong ball.
That's a handsome weapon.
As long as Griffith dies a horrible death, I'll be happy. It's not fun to watch a streamer who feels obligated to stream. It's like even like when it's a streamer you watch consistently and they get to that point where they're like feeling like like there's some type of obligation. That's like we're just happy you're streaming, to be honest. We're happy to talk with you, interact with you, get embarrassing quips of you. Clips and quips. I swear people threaten the assistants, I'm going to be ticked. I already hate people that threaten because their ship didn't happen or they didn't like how oh my gosh, yes. And they start a GoFundMe. Or not a GoFundMe, what's the other thing? A petition. I don't know what the another way they could get. They do both. Get signatures and a GoFundMe to go hand in hand. I just think that streamers should feel like you don't think they should owe something to viewers. Fan bases can be scary. They are scary. We get chicken pesto. Chicken pesto? Pesto. Pesto? 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 Pesto. Pesto? Chicken pesto. Have I had that on pizza? I think I had that on a garlic bread. Mama Fox made it. Well, she didn't make it from scratch. Well, she put the spread as chicken pesto. Pesto cheese? Oof. So good. Ooh, garlic bread. I don't mind if the series is ruined. Just kill that guy.
How dangerous do you feel with the night coming on?
I feel like I'm missing something here. Yeah, you too? Sometime around midnight. Well, I feel like there's something on the edge of tomorrow. Do you watch shows? Is there a go-to show you like to watch while eating, Ali? Or like your comfort type of show? Like, for me, it was like if I'm watching a series, like if I'm watching One Tree Hill or Twitch is your show, that's fair. Like something you could turn on in the background. I can see that. That definitely be Twitch for me also. But then I think about also like actual shows. Like whether it's your soap drama or a sitcom. Like for me, I could definitely make Seinfeld one of those. But it has so many episodes where you almost just rewatch it and you're like, you feel like you're watching something all over again. Twitch and YouTube for you. But Futurama and Adventure Time are good comfort shows for you. Have you ever watched, I think Adventure Time had a movie on HBO Max. I can't remember or recall. But have you ever watched, what was it called? Deep Space? I think that was called, wasn't that the same creator?